you two shut the fuck up?
Oh my God, are we rolling?
We're rolling.
What a show we have planned today.
Yes, we do. This is Music and Mayhem, episode 5. I'm Justin.
I'm Jeremy.
And I'm pretty stoked that we're still doing this, man.
Me too, man. It's
Are
pretty
you,
goddamn fun. Justin and I were in a local metal band in Boise, Idaho for a number of years.
Would you call it metal?
I'd call it groove metal, yeah. We
Groove
smoked
metal?
a lot of weed and played loud music.
Yeah, front porch, back porch,
Back porch rust metal.
dirt rock.
And we did that for a long time.
Yeah.
In
What did you
Boise.
do? What did you do?
I played
Besides
guitar.
Write everything.
And wrote songs.
for us. You wrote everything for me to sing. I was a singer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this podcast, what we do is talk about the shit that you have to go through to be a local musician back in those days.
Oh, man, there's a lot of shit.
There was a lot of shit. So this whole podcast, that's what we do. We talk about the stories. We tell jokes about that. We regale tales of yore. And joining us today.
Fuck, you are good.
Thanks, buddy.
You're
Joining us
fucking
today,
smart.
we
Tell
have the party in the back. As always, party in the back. Make some fucking noise.
Oh, man,
God damn.
fucking did good stuff there.
Oh, shit.
But with the party in the back, though, Lou is here tonight,
Lou.
sitting in, making sure we're
Looking
doing
like
our
the
shit. Look at
Godfather
him.
over there. Look at him, dude.
Hello. That's fucking You don't sound as scary as you look. No, I'm not.
And joining us
Tell me.
on the microphones in studio tonight, power couple, Susan and Merlin Pursley in the
Fuck yeah.
fucking house.
How's it going, everybody?
Oh my God. How are you guys doing, man?
Good to be here. Good to see you guys, man.
Good to
and
see you guys.
we really appreciate the invite to come and hang out with you guys. And
Of course.
Share
I'm
some
actually
stories.
blown away you said yes. I figured that'd be a big fat no.
Now, the you and me,
Yeah, Justin.
I'm pointing at you, Justin,
Yeah.
and me, Jeremy, and the lovely Susan, my brother Merlin, and my other brother Lou. Now, we were all in a band together for a number of years. I think it's still a band as far as I
We
know.
never
We
broke up.
never broke up officially.
No, none of us ever told the other one to fuck off.
We're a Muddbelly.
Yes.
A lot of
Fucking
you
Muddbelly.
listening out there may or may not have heard of us.
Recycled rock band.
This is
yeah,
Susan's rock star. This is all her project.
Yes.
The
Oh, my
Muddbelly.
project.
We were just in your band, girl.
We had
You
to
know
do
it.
everything you told us to
I
do.
You were
joined your band and took it over.
Fuck that. You were the boss. You know it. Merlin also been in a billion local.
Still is in a billion.
Slightly less
bands
than a
as far
billion.
as I know.
Yeah, are you still? Tell us what you're doing right now, Merlin.
right now I'm still rocking with my boys and Karen Comes Killing.
Yeah, KCK.
And
Yeah.
we've been doing some really good stuff and putting some good music out. And
Yes,
still,
you have.
Still rocking out with my other bros in Hate Spell, man. And
Yeah.
we're trying to get that back rolling again.
Nice.
Just having a good time doing it. And
That's fantastic.
So
I'm glad to hear.
only 2 bands for you right now?
Oh, that's a
right
slight
now,
break.
yeah, I was running also with Slumlord, but a couple people moved away, and
Oh, I love Slumlord.
Slumlord was cool. It was good little rock and recycled rock again. I guess
Recycled
you
rock,
could.
yeah, dude.
But we did the rock and roll just covers and stuff like that. Our singer Jamie moved away, and then we just never really had a good practice place after that because we were practicing at her spot.
Oh,
Sure.
And so
You lose the
Is that
spot.
why-
Yeah,
is that why Blackbeard broke up? No, we were practicing at your house.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't make sense.
No, we
'cause
broke
I-
up
I
because
moved
you were
to-
being an asshole.
Laugh it up. We're gonna have a conversation. See, Lou's not laughing. Lou's
I'm making.
Lou's like,
joke-
oh,
I'm
that
making
motherfucker's blood pressure just went up.
You were an asshole for 15 years. That's not the reason.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I wouldn't say we broke up.
No.
We just took a really long fucking break.
Yeah, I would say we're not even broke up now.
Oh shit! What does that mean, Justin?
I can't tell you.
so you're
Okay.
saying there's a chance.
What about you, Susan? Are you singing in a band currently?
No, I do not sing in a band.
Oh, that's bullshit. Bring back Muddbelly.
Bring back Muddbelly. Party in
Hashtag
the
bring back
Is there a vote
Muddbelly.
for
Oh,
Muddbelly?
big vote.
Can I get a fuck yeah from Muddbelly?
Fuck
God,
yeah!
we got a big party in the
We
back.
do. So
today.
let's talk about that.
The party in the back.
Yeah.
All right,
You want to introduce them?
you go for it, man. You're all excited about it.
Okay.
Okay, you do it.
I think my palms are sweaty. Not like Eminem. I'm not gonna fucking rap.
Spaghetti. Okay. All right.
We're Italian, dude.
I should have said a spaghetti.
All right, so in the back, we've got pretty much everybody we care about for the most part here, but we've got my lovely girlfriend Nichole.
What up?
Yeah. I know.
Wait.
She makes me soft, dude.
Dude, you are so fucking soft.
She once handed me a dog so I wouldn't kick the shit
Did
out
she
of her
pay for that Hello Kitty tramp stamp you fucking got,
to
or?
cover up my Slayer one.
And now you fucking giggle like this.
If that was actually a dare, I would likely do it. So
You covered up your Slayer tattoo?
fuck no.
Oh, okay. I was about ready to say.
Yeah, I'm not ever doing that.
Sorry, I interrupted your introduction
I
to the
don't
party.
care
in
how
the back.
mad Courtney is. Yeah, you heard me. Right next to her, we've got the sister that I stole. You guys heard me talk about in the episode. This is Ali.
Hey.
Ali, what up, dude?
What up?
Our videographer, lovely Miss TC back there. Everybody say hi.
Hey.
Yo, yo. No, I can't call her Stacy. She thinks I'm mad at her.
Oh.
Why are you using my fucking real name? And next to Stacy, bag party in the back. What the fuck, man? That's the weirdest introduction.
Shut the
You want
fuck
me
up.
to finish your job or what?
It's not my fucking job.
My brother Hyatt back there.
Hyatt.
Hyatt is my current rhythm section for every fucking project that I play in. I am in 4 current bands, so is Hyatt.
Nice.
Well, you find a drummer, you know, talking some fucking muscle, you know.
Yeah.
That
You
looks
are
really
very
gay
good.
what I just did right there. Like we are a gay couple. What's up?
It's okay.
Only on weekends and holidays.
You lose
Oh,
actually
Jason
your
did it well. I was gonna
heterosexual life.
And also back over there next to Hyatt is Squeek, my lovely girlfriend. Squeaker. Squeak. And you know Lou right there next to Squeek.
Already said hello.
I'm not fucking doing it again.
He's fucking irritated.
Well, shit.
You should tell
He's tired of smelling farts.
I am fucking sick of smelling farts.
You got to admit, dude, back in the sick of smelling farts, though, we'd been farting. I'll take some.
Well, we thought it was a funny game to just fart on Lou all night long. Like,
Well, it was
real
in my
fucking cute.
house.
In your basement while we were rehearsing there, yeah. And
small area, low ceiling.
Lou did not think being fart on was as funny as I thought it was to fart on him. And you know, Lou, actually, brother, I've grown as a man. I can understand why you would not like to have 5 people farting sweaty farts on you in a hot fucking basement.
That's the gift that keeps on giving all evening long.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So, Merlin, tell me about the early days of Frantic. We've been talking about this local band stuff, trying to get your shit together and being a local band. And back in those days, man, like the scene. Honestly, I'm biased because I'm an old man now, but the scene back in those days was so much fucking better.
So much better.
We just were a big fucking family, and I remember Lou and I going to see Frantic play before you and I were even playing in a band together, Lou. Tell me about Frantic when you guys got together. And
Okay. Well, I moved up here to Boise in 1994. Vinny, my brother Vinny, you guys know Vinny, he got me a job at a restaurant. And so we both started slinging dishes and cooking fries in the fryer and stuff like that. And we ended up hooking up with these couple other dudes because we work night crew, right? Night crew, working at a restaurant, you know,
Oh,
you're
absolutely.
having fun. But making sure the food tastes good, of course.
it's for a cop.
Yeah, we
Why the fuck do you say that?
we just moved up from Nevada, and our bass player still resided in Nevada, and making it hard for us to both go back and forth to try and have band practice. It got a little old, you know. So Vinny and I, we hooked up with these 2 guys that we worked with, Kevin and Glenn.
Yeah.
And so they started coming over after shift, and we go hang out, like I said earlier, in our stinky, dirty, hot fucking duplex. I mean, it was like a brick duplex owned by, like, I can't remember who, people, you know. You know, we hated going to pay rent, man, because I always stuck to go pay rent, but we had to go to their place to pay rent.
We
Anyway,
just got a letter from our lawyer. We've been fucking canceled.
It's okay. I told you if we get canceled, we'll start.
Vinny set up his drum set in his bedroom, so he used to sleep right in front of his bedroom. And I had a little gorilla amp, And
Damn right you did.
Everybody had her little gorilla.
Yeah.
amp, dude. Fuck yeah.
and it had a little distortion on there, but I turned it all the way up because Vinny plays loud, and I turned it up. Our bros Kevin and Glenn started coming over and hanging out with us after work, and in the middle of the night we'd hang up. They got interested, and so we were like, we just need to teach Kevin and Glenn, how to play guitar and bass. And so they picked their instruments, and then we practice for like 2 years.
Oh yeah, dude.
And we finally got our first gig. I think it was in 1997 at Bogey's when they were doing the Battle of the Bands.
Fuck yeah, they were.
We were
barely
at
got
that
in.
show, dude. I was 16 fucking years old. We were at that show.
That was our very first show. We worked like literally for 2 years for this, and we didn't know what we were getting ourselves into, but got a good response. And the next year, well, we lost obviously that first year.
Oh,
Nobody
you
knew
never
who we
win your
were.
first
all
year.
knew- we all
Yeah,
knew-
We lost our first year too.
Yeah. Anyways, we kind of made a name for ourselves. People kind of dug us. We were pretty heavy and pretty metal, and,
Yeah,
Yeah,
guys were all
fuck
fucking
yeah.
metal.
of course we were I was in my mid-20s. Vinny was like late mid-20s, and those other guys were probably 21, 22. And just ran into a lot of people that dug us, and we got to network and start working with a lot of other bands and stuff like that. And just kind of started getting asked to play gigs and stuff like that. And
Dude,
we were having a blast.
It was that networking with other bands that got all of us a gig somewhere.
I
Of
think
your
that's-
first big gig. Like that sense of community.
Yeah.
And Hyatt and I were discussing this in detail the other night. Like, we never got paid back in those days. You didn't get paid shit. In fact, it cost you money to buy strings and drumsticks and microphone cables and go play that show, But that sense of community back in those days, we did so many things where we would come together and play shows to raise money for people who really fucking needed it worse than we did.
Sure.
And I mean, shit, dude, like that, I think like today that sense of community has kind of dissolved, and I've been away from it for a minute, but I don't see it like it was back in those days. You know what I mean?
Well, and we used to be able to play shows, and you anytime we were on the stage looking out, you'd see other members of local bands there supporting.
Just supporting, man.
supporting.
Yeah.
There was times you'd look out and you'd see 30 different members of
Well,
other
and
bands
like
that were there. And
I'd look out and see Merlin watching me play guitar, and it'd make me want to fucking play guitar better because I hold no qualms saying, dude, you're one of my absolute fucking guitar heroes, brother. You have always been one of my favorite guitar players, and anybody that's ever heard Merlin play guitar can attest exactly what I was saying right now.
Yep.
I
In
know,
fact,
I know a couple chords.
I see you're holding a guitar right now. In fact,
Yeah.
What
Oh,
was that too?
But I'll bend it into two.
how long has it been since we played a Muddbelly song?
Susan, speak
Susan?
up there.
Yeah, Susan,
You
get in there.
remember everything,
Oh
Has
Jesus,
it been 6 years?
at least.
Yeah.
6 years.
Yeah,
Maybe
I'd say at
longer.
least 6 years.
You guys want to do a Mudbelly song right now?
Yeah,
Let's bust it out.
All right. Wait, which one did we decide we're doing? A song about Jim Beam?
let's do a song by
Yeah.
Jim Beam.
All right. Somebody count it off. I hope we're in tune.
Are you looking at me? You're gonna...
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, I hear that south wind blowing, it's telling me to send. Well, I hear that devil howling, he's down on me again. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right, little mama. That friend of mine, he don't.
Oh, get you some, Susan.
I hear that bottle knocking at my door. And that's me up in Memphis.
You don't come right here no more. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
That's okay, little mama. That goddamn bottle's here to stay.
Oh, you know it is. Well, give me some, Murray. Get your pole.
city calling. It's calling me back home. I hear that city calling. I said, you won't leave me alone, and that's alright. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright, little mama. That steamboat will leave tomorrow. Oh! I got that! Say that's alright, little mama. That steamboat will leave tomorrow night. Woo! Yeah!
Oh, shit, we just officially got you a vote. Now, Merlin, a lot of people may or may not know this, but you and I are actually brothers.
Yeah, we are.
Same mama, different daddy. That's a fact.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Cheers out there in podcast land. If you're
All right.
drinking, have you a pull of that? We'll get you a pull of it. You got any shows coming up, Merlin?
Yes, we do. In the KCK camp, bros, we have the beginning of September 6th. We're traveling up to Kelso, Washington to play a club. I believe it's pronounced Arabs.
Earribs.
Supposedly,
I like it.
it's supposed to be the state's top metal venue.
Oh,
Where the
And-
fuck is Kelso, Washington?
in
Is it
Kelso.
I know, but is it like near Seattle?
It's,
or
like
somewhere?
2 hours away from Seattle, isn't it?
Well, north, it's about an hour and maybe 2 hours north of Portland.
Hmm.
So southern, southwest
Shit,
Washington.
up there.
And we got invited by a group that play with us down here. A lot of you guys might know them. They're called Coven. They're from Seattle. They came down and played with us earlier this summer, and we're doing some gig swaps. And so they hooked us up with a couple of gigs. Friday night, September 6th, Eribs in Kelso, and then Saturday we're traveling up to North Seattle in a town called Sultan,
Oh yeah.
and we're playing
Oh, that's
Bubba's Roadhouse, and it's like a big biker band.
Susan.
Bikers.
Susan with the info.
Susan
Yeah.
always comes through. She knows everything.
Yeah.
Susan's the matriarch of this little motley crew.
But I'd like to give a shout out to the Coven guys for hooking us up with these gigs. They really got into us and hooking
Yeah.
us up with some good shows.
Coven. Fucking like us and subscribe.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Like us and subscribe.
See, I just force people.
So we
Is this
feel pretty
fucking you up?
I
fortunate.
got it.
We feel pretty fortunate going up there. So
Just put it.
Just get rid of it.
Yeah, man. I love playing in Seattle. Seattle's so much fun.
yeah, so it's gonna be a big weekend warrior kind of stuff.
Fuck
So
yeah, dude.
it's
That's-
gonna be great.
It's the only way to do it, man. Like everybody says, we're not traveling musicians anymore. We're actually just traveling cotton merchants because the bands don't get paid shit, and all we do is get to sell T-shirts for gas money. So,
Yeah.
fucking, if you go to a local show and you see an out-of-town band, go buy some of their
Buy
shit,
their merch,
man.
man.
Even if it sucks, just give them some money. They have to get to the next town.
Yeah. We've actually talking about that. Quick little side note, but the band Weed Eater, when they toured and we
Dixie,
and we opened up with them,
Yep.
they fucking ended up crashing at your house
Mm.
because they were going to be sleeping in a
Holy
fucking
shit.
van or
Yeah.
some shit like that, and they're a touring band doing it for a
Well,
living.
and they got fucked on their pay. They were
Yes.
agreed to get paid a certain amount of money. Not enough people showed up, and they fucking shorted them by a third of their money.
And that happens all the
Oh.
time.
Oh, fuck. It
It's horrible.
literally happened to Hyatt and I on Saturday. I'm not naming any names. We got fucked hard on money.
Yeah, you did.
But that was cool that you guys helped the Weed Eater guys out.
Well, shit, man. It was me also fanboying. I was like, "Do you guys want to come
Sure.
sleep at you want to stay at my house? We can play video games and drink beer and snort cocaine until the fucking morning time."
So Lou will know this too. When Weed Eater stayed at your house, Dixie, Dave, the singer, left a permanent stink on a fucking pillow.
They left a pillow from their van.
Oh.
And I
thought it was
sniffed
your
it.
pillow.
Nope, I sniffed that motherfucker out that morning. I said, what the fuck? And I sniffed it. Oh, And then I proceeded to literally make everyone I saw that day take a face full of it too. Here, smell it.
Yes, I remember.
What the
Lou,
fuck?
That's what I was gonna say. Here's that Lou fucking remembers. We had to smell that pillow. Do you remember that?
Well,
fucking-
Lou literally. So here's
You're smart.
we wake up. It was like a Thursday. I had to call my boss and say I'm not coming in. I'm really getting fucked up with weed eater.
Yeah.
We wake up. It's Friday morning. I'm standing in my kitchen making them spam and eggs, fucking frying that shit up.
Did you have toast?
I could make toast.
Sorry.
Fucking phone rings. It's Lou. I fucking answer. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Lou calls. Hey man, I just wanted to make sure you survived last night. Those guys fucking slept on your floor, and I was like, yeah, I'm actually making them a lovely breakfast right now. And
Yeah,
then
so-
they fucked off. It was lovely.
Yep. And then we did that showcase show for Rotten Records, and they were
Confused
looking.
little girl.
Yep, they were looking
Yep.
for new talent, and Confused Little Girl was their signed band touring with them. And I go out and I talk to him.
That
like,
dude's
"Hey,
a
man."
great songwriter.
Fuck
He's
yeah,
just a
he's-
fucking asshole.
Yeah, he's a fucking asshole. But I asked.
We
these
don't like
guys-
any other bands, apparently.
No, we
If
don't.
you hear our podcast.
touring band, dude. I'm like fucking talking to him, and I was like, "Hey, where you guys staying?" And also, there was 5 of them in that little van.
Oh
There's
yeah,
the,
dude.
The bandmates
We'll talk
and then
about a
the
stinky
one
fucking
roadie,
van.
and they're sleeping in
The
the
R2,
van.
that dude R2D2 that was
Yeah.
drawing all their shit for him.
Yeah,
They're Curto.
yeah, they're Curto.
They're Curto.
And so these dudes were gonna sleep in their van, so I did the same thing. I said,
Yeah.
"Hey, come back to the house. I'll give you a place to take a shower, sleep. I'll feed you."
Yeah.
And then I kind of stayed in touch with them for a while. And there was times while they're on tour, and this is a band doing this for a living. They're on tour, ran out of fucking gas.
Oh yeah.
Had no money to put gas in their van.
No, because
they're
they
like
didn't sell enough
65
fucking
miles
merch the
home.
night before.
Yeah, well, dude, and they're like only like 65 miles from home.
Yeah.
And they're based out of Florida. And I remember seeing they had a Facebook post, and so I called them and I was like, "Fucking, what can I do?" And this is way before Venmo or anything.
Give
so
me money.
I had to go go to the Walgreens and put money. They gave me their card
the
number. And you had to
wire
go, like,
transfer.
Yeah.
Wire.
yeah, just to help them get
Western
home.
Union,
Western
some
Union,
money.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just to help them get home. And so you look at that, and that, long story short, a lot of these venues take advantage of bands, even if they're touring and doing
Yep.
this for a living.
Oh yeah. Dude.
So then they look at, a local band like, well, we'll feed these guys some beers and give them a little bit of whiskey and treat them like they're cool, but then not pay them. And I can tell you right now, what's a set of drumsticks? $12 for just 2 sticks.
good set of
For a
I
good
would
set
drums.
of
buy
sticks.
new drumsticks. I just dig in the dumpster behind your bar center.
Well, perfect. But if you were to buy them, yeah, about $12, $13 for a pair of them. So every time you see a drummer huck a stick out to you in the crowd, realize he's throwing shit out to you that he had to pay for.
And a
that
lot
the
of us
venue's
don't have
likely
Vic
not
for
paid.
fucking sponsorships,
No.
man. Like everything. It literally, you see a show that lasts an hour. Those guys prepped for a fucking month, financially, mentally, physically. Rehearsal for a fucking month for that one show you saw.
Yeah.
And you don't see, well, cool, maybe you made a couple $100 tonight, but it literally cost me $10,000 fucking dollars to be in a band over the course of Blacktooth.
Yeah, and that's if your labor was free.
Yeah, shit, man. Not to mention everybody that helped us through all those years, you know.
Absolutely.
A musician, he spends $5,000 on gear to travel 500 miles to get $50 in pay.
Yep.
Or a bar tab. You playing for exposure. Cool.
Yeah, you name one metal band that goes in there with the bar tab they offer that will actually cover their
We
bills.
usually just
Nobody.
brought our own fucking cooler because we knew that shit wasn't going to
Yep.
suffice.
There's been so many times where our band has started a bar tab and over-exceeded it.
Oh yeah, like the Blues Brothers. You boys made $300 tonight, but you drank $450 worth of beer. Oh well, shit. Let me run out to the van and get a collection from. Quick, boys, cheese it. Now, a lot of you might not know this. Susan, you can chime in on this.
Mhm.
Your lovely husband Merlin over there proposed to you at a Blacktooth Grin show
That he
Damn
did.
right he did.
during a fucking drunken rendition of Susie Q.
You did really okay though.
No, but it was fine. I mean, we knew what song he was playing, but
We drank a bottle of Crown before we came to your show.
fuck yeah, you
So-
did.
When I say we, I mean really it was,
was-
we,
it was
not
us.
just me.
Well,
Get you up.
It was me, we.
Cheers to you,
Yeah,
then.
so much
Cheers.
that Merlin told the cabbie that, where did you say we were from?
Nebraska.
Well, you didn't drink enough that you couldn't come up with that.
Yeah, he said,
No,
He probably
It was
said
like-
Nebraska.
he said, we're from Nebraska. We came to see our friends. They're in a band. They're playing here at the bowling alley.
Just trolling.
the
taxi
cabbie was
driver.
like,
It's like,
at
what
the
the
bowling alley? And I was just like, yeah.
Yeah, dude. That was Strikers. You hear us talk about Strikers a bit.
Home
Which
base.
very first show as Blacktooth we ever played was in that shitty little attached to a snack bar, attached to a bowling alley bar.
Attached to a rehab center at the end.
Oh,
Did you know that? There was a drug
Seriously?
and alcohol
I
rehab
believe
center
it.
just
I believe it.
east of the entrance.
fucking tracks.
Same strip
Yeah.
mall. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't
Do you
realize that.
you want to recount that story?
Recount the drunken proposal.
Because
Oh,
that's
that's so
true.
good.
It was true romance, honey. That's
I'd rather you.
Yes.
I'd rather you do it because
I don't remember how you got up on stage with
oh,
Jenny and
Merlin wanted to
took
play
his
guitar.
away from him.
Oh no, he said I want to play guitar, and I said, "Fuck yeah, you do. I want you to play guitar." And I gave you Larry. I let you fucking. You were jamming on Larry. Yeah.
Yes. And then you played Susie Q over and over, and then I believe
Just nope, just the chorus.
at one point you were laying on the floor.
Between a floor wedge and a fucking dartboard,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
All
And
wrapped up in a
just playing
Yep.
and playing,
Oh.
and then you got up and proposed to me, and I was like, "What?"
Well, now, yes, of course, I want to marry
And I was
you.
like, "I guess." And then you made me say yes into the microphone like 10 times.
He was excited. Take it easy.
That is a story for the grandkids. Wow,
Well,
that's a
I'll
fucking
hear it.
true Disney tale.
and I would do it again, dude.
You
That'd be
Aw,
fun.
yeah.
see, the next day is the best part of the story.
Oh,
Because
fucking
we
drop
stayed
it
at a
on me.
hotel and we woke up the next day because he was not sober when we got to the hotel. I wasn't either.
Nuh-uh.
We wake up the next morning and he looks at me and I look at him and I say, "Do you remember what you did last night?" And I'm just waiting. But he said, "Yeah, you're going to be my wife." And I said,
Oh, okay,
"Good
fuck it.
answer."
Fuck
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I would have killed you if you had said anything else. And you
I
still are
meant every
still
word of it
together.
when I
Yep,
asked her. You know,
still
I
together.
mean,
It's been, we've been married, what, 16 years?
Oh, you
Together
guys.
18, something like that.
So didn't you guys kind of start hooking up at the Battle of the Bands
yes.
that we all
Well-
did together that we lost? The one we were talking about. On
See,
the last
all of our
episode?
stories, we're looping back around, man. It's like Pulp Fiction. We
But-
start in the middle.
But there's
Coming back
there's a
around.
link to it though. But
I
didn't
started
you guys-
flirting with her because she was managing Final Underground at the time.
That's right.
And they were selling panties, and that gave me my, you know, my little thing. But oh, I could talk to her about panties and this and that. That's how I could start flirting with her. Like, do you make them in these size, man size?
Uh-huh.
She just looked the way she
It
looked
worked,
at me.
And then Merlin
Fucking
put them on
worked.
and went out and played the whole fucking show. It was epic.
the way she looked at me, it was just like, man, I want to hang out with this chick a little bit longer. And may I tell another quick story?
You tell whatever you
Absolutely.
want, man.
I think it was at that same Battle of the Bands. Actually, it was probably the finals back there at Bogey's, if you guys
It was the
remember.
finals.
I go there, and there's this big commotion at the end of the bar, and Susie hanging in there. I think she's wearing like a red corset or something.
I was
and-
going to ask you if you remembered.
I
Because
remember
even
that night. I
remember.
remember that night.
Yeah, I mean, who could forget that?
Susan's.
I was
maybe,
sitting.
maybe a gay person.
Yeah,
A gay fella
yeah, yeah.
That's not into women might
Gay.
forget, but a straight man did not forget what you wore that night.
But
Susan.
there was a commotion down there, and her Susie and was doing like they were doing a whole like draft, and she slammed down the whole Guinness, and I was sitting there, and I was like, I gotta go say hi to this girl. I mean, literally, I was like, that's awesome. So I went up and I was like, I'd like to chug a beer with you. Can I buy you a beer? She goes, order me a Guinness and meet me back in 15 minutes when it warms up a little bit.
Well, God be damned, Susan.
Yeah,
So
that's my
I
party
reached
trick.
in my wallet and I was like, I ordered it, and 15 minutes later, to the T, I was like, are you ready to slam a beer with me? She goes, yeah. And we chugged that beer together, and then since then, I don't remember what happened after that.
I remember what happened after that. You're pretty buzzed up that night.
No way. Yeah, that's I actually remember like all that time, and you were in the band. You were playing in Soul
Fusion.
in that Battle of the Bands.
That particular one?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
with Pete Wadhams. And,
Yeah, Pete.
Oh shit, I remember that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm back. It's like I never left.
that 4-year-old girl bladder you got.
It's only when I drink light beer. You should go on a fucking road trip with me. We have to pull over every 15 minutes.
I've been
in
on
a
a few
bush.
of those.
Road
but
puppy.
we'll talk
Yeah.
about those another time.
But thanks for letting me put that in because
No, I love it because
Yeah.
it's such a cool story, and you guys are still rolling well, and it's so fucking cool to see Susan sitting over there.
I know, Susan. We love you so much. You're
And
like our big sister.
I know she wants to like boss us around and give us that.
She
fucking
should.
look, 'cause she's
Do you
good at it.
do you cats remember the only show in the 22 years of playing music that I've ever fucking missed?
Boy, do I.
I sure remember that one.
It was on my birthday.
It was on your birthday.
We were playing the Knitting Factory.
Was
I
that,
mean, no big deal.
was that the only Muddbelly Knitting Factory show?
We had 2.
We had two
I
of
think
them?
that was our second one.
Yes.
Okay.
The first one, Susie did the.
We had 2. Jeremy had
That's a different
1.
story.
Oh, you motherfucker! Well, to be fair, I had played a Rev Oda show. That was before I even had a drummer. I had played a Rev Oda show earlier in the day. It was like an all-day music festival. And I had fucking... You don't just play Rev without having a few cocktails.
No.
So I was feeling, good. And after the Rev show, and then we had like 3 fucking hours before Muddbelly
Yes.
went on.
Oh, at least 3.
So I thought, well, why not just keep this fucking party going?
You said, God damn.
I said, no, I probably said, I got so fucking drunk, and I was like, I still was like, you know what? I can do it. I'm the 3rd guitar player. No one will even notice if I don't play guitar. All I got to do is sit and fucking stare at the crowd.
I don't think we could have done that.
There's
Because
no
you would
way
have
you
fallen right off that bar stool.
we get ready to go out. Everybody's out there. Oh, I'll get to the loo part. That's my favorite part of the fucking story. We get ready. Everybody goes out, and I'm like, nope, I don't think I can fucking do it. And just turn and start throwing up in a trash can. One of them big rolly janitor trash cans. Yeah. And sat my ass on a bar stool behind that trash can. Like, just to this day, I tell everyone I was meditating. I had my I was fucking meditating in a downward dog pose, barfing my asshole up out of my mouth. I was throwing up so fucking hard, and like that, too drunk to fuck, couldn't grab your dick with 2 hands, like sweating. Just a big snot bubble is hanging off your fucking face. And you're praying to every god.
You're fucking so sad.
And I'm barfing and I'm crying because it fucking hurts. And I hear my fucking band start without me.
So before the band started without you, though, Kurto comes up to me because he just tried to have the motivational fucking.
Dude, like a coach in a 90s sports movie. He's like, you gotta get it together, son. The whole team's counting on you.
We're in that same room that we were in that we got kicked out of when we opened
Where
up
we
for
built the
Anthrax.
pyramid.
Yes, where we built the pyramid. We're in that same fucking room, and you're over there, and you're
You gotta pull it together.
and Kurto's like
Okay,
fucking.
fuck.
He's over there like, look, bud.
Have some water and a
Like-
banana.
Yeah, have some fucking water, and you need to be professional. You have a show to play, and your ears were in that fucking trash.
Oh.
Dude. You were all the way in there.
I just remember being like, Kurt, you gotta go the fuck away.
And Kurt looks over at me, and I'm standing out there getting ready to go on stage, and he looks at
I
me
don't know,
with
boys.
like disappointment, like he wants me to come over and
Maybe you go talking
and talk
into
to
it.
you, and I fucking point and laugh, dude. Like that's what do you fucking want right now?
We have 2 other guitar players. We're gonna be
yeah,
fine.
no one's gonna hear him anyway. So we actually pulled your chair up
We
though.
put your chair on the stage.
Oh yeah, no, that's beautiful. I
If
love
somebody was missing, there was always a chair for him.
Yep.
my favorite part of that whole story. My favorite fucking part. Lou came to me after that show and he goes, that whole set, I kept looking over my shoulder, hoping you were gonna come out on the stage all fucking triumphant, make your return. Nope, we just heard you fucking. Well, I think I had
It's
discovered.
so fucking true. Though.
I think I had discovered Spice earlier that day. You guys remember Spice?
I do.
That was fun for a while.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you did. This is in his difficult year.
I was on probation, so I could not partake in any of the things that I
would
love.
show up in your pee.
Right, which are the things that I love
Yeah.
dearly. Figure it out.
No.
Not you. I was telling
Oh.
them to figure.
Well, don't fucking look at me and boss me around.
You fucking figure it out.
Both of
Anyways.
you knock it off.
Oh, there it is. I staged that whole thing so that Susan would yell at us because I missed it so dearly.
It's fucking finally. Did you know Muddbelly was the only band I ever played in that actually had money? It's because Susan was like,
Like made money or like had a financial
no, we
backer?
like made money and then Susan saved it so we could have merch and
Yeah.
other,
Oh,
things.
yeah. What did we spend our merch money on?
Beer.
Spice.
Spice, apparently.
Beer. There was one
Power
time.
bills?
There was one time I remember I thought Blacktooth was doing so well and we had like $500 inside.
Oh,
And
fuck, we were so
We
rich.
were
Big
loaded.
time.
Wow,
We had
we're
so
going to
much
buy
money.
everything.
We're
Dude.
gonna
This is
buy a
going to last
Bentley.
forever.
That was back where, and I'm sure at some point in time we're going to get into, but I'd had my big fucking surgery, and Blacktooth was scheduled to play at Louis fucking whatever in Seattle, or outside of Seattle.
yeah.
And we were scheduled to play, and all of a sudden my guts blew up. And I remember we like didn't want to cancel the show. And I'm like, well, I'm the singer. And so I gave you the Blacktooth money, and I'm like, take it to fucking Seattle and go rev Otis up there.
That's right.
So that's what Blacktooth did with her money.
Yeah,
We spent
just-
on beer and whatever.
Oh, Susan, you're so much better at that shit than us.
That's because I was a manager.
Do you
We're
wanna-
pretty grateful for her.
Yeah,
too.
wait, Susan, do you want to be in Blacktooth?
Can you drum?
You know, realistically, Susan is just the perfect example of people that are behind the scenes that really fucking take care of everything that you don't see happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
That's
every-
a lot.
we showed up and made music.
Every
and Susan did
fuck-
everything else while making music.
Well, and even right now, the shit that we're not doing, other people are doing, and
yeah.
So cheers to yous guys.
Yeah.
Cheers to everybody. If you support a musician, you're a special kind of person, and you have a place designated for you in heaven right now because it is not fucking easy.
No, it is not.
Special place where?
In heaven,
Oh.
where the angels and Jesus are.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus Christ,
Oh,
man.
there we
Oh,
go.
Jesus. Oh, I got to say Jesus, man. Fuck yeah, I get to bag on the Irish one more time. Oh, the fucking
I think Kelly Smith's gonna kick your ass.
Yeah.
Oh, Muddbelly.
He
Kelly
said
Smith.
something about all his family are Irish Montana people.
Oh,
There we go.
Seriously?
Irish and the Montana.
Irish
And he
Montana
had a little-
people.
and then he
Those
has
are
this little
the
Irish dude doing the fucking.
You offended both? Oh, man.
those are the worst.
Would you expect anything
No,
less?
not at all.
Okay. So, I love how we just fucking derail
Oh,
every
we
time.
just derailed. Check this out. Watch how I do this.
Your
We're
timeline.
on YouTube. Do you like that interjection? Go check us out on YouTube. Music and Mayhem 28.
208.
See what I was as a segue. Because if we didn't have Miss TC on the videography back there, we would have no fucking YouTube. So
That's right.
everybody,
Thank you, QC.
party in the back. Party in the back. Hey,
That's good.
see how I do?
So let's go.
That was a segue.
Let's
And we call a segue in the biz.
in the biz.
In the fucking biz, we call that.
You sure fucking look at me like this. Said in a fucking biz.
On this, the day of my daughter's wedding.
You fucking jerk. Fuck.
All right. Why?
I don't know.
Will you talk about something?
Fuck off. I'm going to talk about the beginning of Muddbelly right now. If you'd shut up for 3 fucking seconds.
Whoa, whoa.
I love you. I'm sorry to have yelled at you.
I shut up for 3 seconds. You still just fucking rambled. Go ahead.
All right, fuck. I love you.
Yeah.
So-
So start around a campfire, right?
Yeah, well, it kind of.
Yeah.
Susan probably remembers more, but I believe that we had started as Spam Hammer.
Correct.
Remember?
Yes, yes.
We were going to be. We thought it was fucking funny until Chris Fuqua told us. You guys,
Oh, that's right.
he
Spam
goes-
hammer.
He goes, you know what a Spam Hammer is, right?
A big old deal.
It's a big old.
That's That it is. Yes.
So by this time, we had kind of jammed together, and Susan was in the band. And we're like, well, we can't be Spam Hammer when Susan's here.
No, I refuse to be in a band.
I fucking refuse.
There's
Fuck the
brains on the
patriarchy.
And when we chose our band name, which actually we didn't choose, names were just being thrown out.
Oh
for
my
like
god,
a
we all
half
just
hour, and
we all
every
just
one of
got
us,
drunk and
penis,
we're shit.
penis,
Yeah, oh
penis,
yeah.
penis. It's like, no, stop. So
8
Muddbelly
foot,
was the
but-
only one
That
that
didn't
got
have
yelled
a
at that didn't
dick
mean dick.
in it?
And I went on Facebook, I created a page, I said we're Muddbelly.
You assholes can't change
Because
it.
I was done.
Then you got like a logo drawn, and we had like merch. And
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
dude,
Brian.
I still have one of those
I
shirts.
still see the
Maddox
shirts.
actually designed that.
fuck
I
yeah.
still have one of them shits.
Really?
Oh yeah, and mine's the fucking the Muddbelly Jam one.
I like the Muddbelly Jail.
Oh,
the
me
other
too.
one was
The little fat dude.
I think he was a Greek
Yeah,
or
the little
Egyptian
green
god.
man or
His name was
something.
Bess. So he was like Dionysus a
Yeah.
little bit, but also for women and children.
Little party man.
That's fucking rad because
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
this, and I actually
That's why I
sang in
picked
that band.
That's why I picked him.
Yeah, so we did our very first show at Rock the Fucking Mountain
We did.
at
We
noon
opened it.
on Saturday.
Yes, and the firefighters were really excited to have a band they could groove to. Remember?
And all the people,
all the
hungover,
EMTs
waking
and
up.
shit.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was really fun.
So we're reviving Muddbelly. I think we should.
I mean, we just kind of did
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Well, we got what 25 other members to get on board.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's at least 25.
At least.
Justin said earlier it would take an entire episode to name everyone that was in Muddbelly.
Well, it was fun calling everybody, trying to get a show.
Oh
lined up,
fuck!
so.
Can you do it? Nope. Everybody but you can do this show. Like that's why you have 15 members though, because if
That's
one
true.
person can't make it, it doesn't matter. There's
Yeah,
3
it's
other
no big
people that
deal.
do that same job.
Unless Susan didn't make it, we wouldn't do a fucking show.
Well, Susan was the star of Muddbelly.
Oh,
You were our
jeez.
gimmick. That's what
Yeah.
you were our gimmick for sure. Oh, they got a cool lead singer that's a chick.
Do you think
She
that-
brought all the chicks to the gig.
That's
you know.
right,
That
brother.
is true.
Well, they didn't
bring
do
all
us
the
any
girls.
good, but they were there.
We just want fucking asses and seats. That's all we cared about.
Yeah, I can remember fucking playing many shows with Susan, and she would look at us like, I can't fucking believe I'm doing this. And it kind of made me wonder a lot if the people that were out there listening to us felt bad for you.
They probably did. I'm sure they did.
Oh my god. What you went through to be in a band with us?
That's true.
All the farts.
So many
So many
farts.
farts. I know.
Lou?
Poor Lou. I feel bad.
Say it. Sick of smelling farts!
Oh.
Oh, I was so hoping that would be brought up.
I am fucking sick.
Jesus Christ.
I still fucking shout that to this day.
Oh, fuck. So
Have we completely derailed?
every time,
I know, but I'd listen to us derail.
you know, I
too.
want to show this though. Jeremy made a very look in the video.
Well, this is so that we're
he made an
professional.
effort. He made an effort. I'm
Oh,
looking
wow.
at a list
I
here.
wrote
Look
it
at this.
because we keep forgetting to do an intro. Like, let's say you just tune into this right now. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. You have no
Just
idea
now
what the
tuning in.
fuck we're talking about or who we are. Just like, why are you shouting F words at me, sir? That's all you hear. But I did. I tried. I made an outline. I think
Yeah,
we've hit
it's
all of
so
these.
good.
I think we hit all of these fucking bullet points. We
You
call
did.
bullet points in the biz.
In the biz.
Mm.
So I want to tell a story, and I need to know if it's okay. But there was a night.
Oh,
You were
It's
having,
okay.
Merlin says it's okay. You guys were having a fucking party over at your house, and I wasn't there, so you guys are gonna have to go. And I wasn't there, but you guys were having a party, and Merlin and our bro Marlon wanted nothing more than to come over and party at fucking Jeremy's house.
Oh god damn it!
So all of a sudden, you guys hear a ruckus.
Could you describe the ruckus? That's about right.
From out in front of your
It
house.
sounded like 2 drunk Indians laying under a Buick in my driveway screaming at each other. Is exactly what it sounded like.
Weird. So
What the fuck is happening?
now am I right in how this went down? And then you got sick of Merlin's shit, right, Susan?
Oh,
Well,
dude.
I just dropped him off there.
and
you
you
just
just dumped them
dropped
off
them.
without telling anybody.
Absolutely.
They were-
That's his problem.
They were fucking res drunk, and it was 1:30 in the morning on like a
Yeah.
Tuesday.
They wouldn't leave me alone. They wanted
So
to
you were
go
like,
see
fuck you, we're dropping you off at Jeremy's
No,
house.
they wanted to go see Jeremy and wouldn't let up. So I was like, fine, get out.
I
And by this
remember-
time, the party had already died down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I remember, dude, that's the night we ended up writing cooking food. Look at me, I'm cooking food.
Oh, dude.
Because if you want to come
Listen,
party
my
with
fucking
me,
heart is so happy right now.
I'm gonna get you high, I'm gonna get you hammered, and I'm gonna get you fed. That's what come to my house.
He was doing the percussion noise with the scissors.
Merlin had scissors or tongs
Yes.
or something.
Yes.
That was my instrument.
You did really good.
And I had the stupid fucking keyboard out, and it was doing some of like
Yes.
the pre-recorded loops of like boop beep boop, boop, beep, boop, right? And so fucking we just kept hitting it. And Merlin and Marlon and I did that for about 3.5 straight fucking hours. And then eventually we laughed and laughed, and then Merlin went, "All right, that's fucking enough of that." Just try this different song, but cooking food I burned into my fucking brain.
That was awesome.
And we just partied.
And
And
that was-
Susan decided, "Fuck you, then you want to go party? You're gonna get to go party."
That was on Brado's little Casio
Mhm.
thing, whatever he had.
Fuck yeah, it was. Yeah, Brado is Jeremy's youngster.
Oh God, my
His one and only.
crotch spawn.
That kid is just like you two. He is fucking just
Poor
like you.
fella.
No, it's good, man.
Alcoholism, mental unhealthiness.
But he's funny as fuck, dude, and he's got one hell of a fucking ear for music, and he plays unreal.
He
That
does.
He got on
Kid
stage
is
with
fucking-
you guys.
Oh
many
my
times.
God,
Oh,
yes.
man.
Brad actually played drums for Blacktooth.
Yes, he
at
did.
a shredder
At a fucking
show.
Oh, nice.
We
A whole show?
a whole
Yeah, the
fucking
whole show.
set.
What a
yeah.
stab.
And we
Yeah, dude.
tried to get him to come practice. You remember this, Lou? We tried to get him to come practice.
He was like, "Nah, I know."
He's
them
like, I
songs."
know the songs. I don't need to."
Well,
good.
it's true.
And
And
so
he
we
showed
had
up,
never
played
even
on
played.
D's kit, and fucking
Yep.
played that whole show. Pretty goddamn crazy, and did great. I remember
Yeah.
I bought that kid a little first act, the Walmart fucking first act drum kit for his 5th Christmas. Christmas when he was 5. Don't ask me dates. I suck at that shit. But by the end of the day, he had figured out how to at least play a beat on that. And that kid, dude, he's so fucking good at
So,
music.
I can remember.
And your
going-
kid's good as fuck at music.
Oh, absolutely. And I can remember going into Brado's room. All the adults would go in there, the musicians and whatnot would go in there, and he had that the little drum kit you're talking about was sitting in his closet, facing out like that was his stage. He wanted to put it in there.
Oh,
He had
yeah,
this little
totally.
Fucking stage, and he's in there fucking jamming these drums, and we'd all go in there. Jeremy pick up a guitar, and we'd play songs with him.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
You remember the time you came over to the house, we were partying, and he fucking comes out. He's probably 7 or 8. He comes out and he's like, "I'm gonna teach you how to play Led Zeppelin song," and he just kept going. And I don't even think he was playing it close to correct, but he was like, "Fucking no, I'm gonna teach you how to play."
Yeah, he was like,
and it was
"This is how you do it."
adorable.
You
dude.
know he had the power stance too.
Oh my god, that kid has. But you should see my grandson's power stance.
He's adorable
Yeah.
too. He
Little
looks
nugget
just like his dad.
Oh Jesus Christ!
grandson.
3 generations of us motherfuckers. Mm.
I can't do that. That's
Don't
your
yuck
thing.
my yum.
I do what I want. I do what I
No.
want.
It was
So-
really, excuse me real quick, but no, seeing you guys as kids, meeting you guys at that age when they were young, and then seeing them growing up, and seeing us grow up together, I mean, that's
dude.
always going to be awesome, dude.
Well, we have literally all known each other long enough to know when our kids were little. I remember when Jacoby was tiny too. Dude.
Yeah, he was
like
young.
Now he's like 6'3", kids.
He's probably like 6'2". He's got like, he's 33 years old. He gave me and Susie 3 beautiful granddaughters. Right now.
Oh, that's incredible.
One of them is 6,
Grandbabies,
and
man.
then we have twin granddaughters that are 3 years old. So.
Oh, hell
Well,
yeah,
cheers
dude.
to that.
Family
Fuck
in
yeah.
gray. To the family in gray.
You guys want to do another song?
Family in gray. Hi, so,
Speaking of which, this is a great time to do another song.
speaking of gray hairs,
All right.
I say we do it.
This is a
Wait.
gray hair edition.
Wait, which version are we
Are
doing?
we gonna do the
You're doing
romantic version?
Oh, just the
sad
melancholy one.
version.
Well, I found a gray pube the other day. Tried to pull it out, but it just stayed. Wondering how old I've been. I got just the men. Damn it, washed away. All right. I can't listen to that one. Oh, there it is. Damn, that's good whistling. Fuck yeah, that whistle. Well, I shaved the shit off, then I walked away. Landed on the floor and there it stayed. Made my feet so itchy and sore. I'm out the door. Won't you clean my floor? Take it away, Whistling Susie. Whistling Susie, everybody. Whistling Susie. Got so that stuff went away. Started being powder, it smelled like hay. Horses galloped into my room. They stole my broom. Then they swam away. I love that whistling. Goddamn. Cause I got great views.
True story.
Well, shit. I feel a full blown reunion coming on again. We're gonna do that.
There better be Lou. Are you busy?
Yeah. Lou, you playing bass these days, or
A little bit.
what project you playing in, Lou?
Still squirrels in the attic.
Oh, Squirrels in the Attic,
Is that
man.
motherfucker saying this 2 weeks
I know
ago?
we're promoing his shit though. You got shows coming up, Lou?
Just some private parties.
All right. Well, that tells me that helps out not at all.
Yeah.
Everyone.
So
we're not invited.
Maybe one
Yeah.
day with Jupiter's Child, you could,
Oh,
you
oh! I think the gauntlet has been thrown down. Jupiter's Child and Squirrels in the Attic.
never know.
Sounds like a good show.
Shit.
I gotta make
At the old Strikers.
I gotta make
Nice.
things happen first, but
Yeah, I gotta move. I gotta make a few arrangements,
Move
move a
some
few
things
things
Put a few
around.
things together.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll have enough time.
My people, your people.
I gotta talk to my publicist too.
Yeah.
Make sure that I'm available. But
Yeah, your people have my people for lunch, and
You
yeah,
don't have
that's
those fucking people.
no. They eat them for lunch.
Oh,
My people
Oh,
eat
well.
your fucking people for lunch, baby. Huh?
that sucks because we have the same
Huh?
people, man.
Oh yeah, no, don't eat my
Oh.
people for lunch.
Nah, dude, I quit this fucking podcast.
Well, take all this shit with you then, would you? No, leave it here. Actually, I need some
No.
of this shit.
Just so everybody out there that's listening and not watching the video, when you hear a pause, typically
One of us is making a face at the other one like this.
we're fucking trying to stay. They still
Oh,
can't.
staring
They
contest.
still can't see it.
You know, but you can see it on YouTube, especially if I stare deeply into your fucking soul like this. Like and subscribe. You like that?
Look, man.
Well, shit. Well, did you guys have fun? You guys have fun tonight with us?
Excellent time.
Yes, yes.
Would you
We,
guys-
we need to talk about the naked pepper story though,
Oh, which one?
because that
This
was
is how this goes. We have to talk about Pepper
we have to.
We have to.
every fucking show.
So
Well, now I have to piss again.
Well, Hold it.
I'm
You
not
said
gonna.
it's
That is
hold
not gonna
I just
happen.
got in trouble.
It's story time. God damn it.
All right, so
No,
this,
you tell your
this
story.
was a time that Pepper was at our house and you two weren't there. But we used to play a game in front of our house. It was called the waving game. So everybody would have drinks and stand in front of our house because we were right off Milwaukee and wave at cars as they went by to try and get cars to wave back at us. And Pepper got it into his brain. And I should mention there was a school across the street with a big field. And so Pepper thought, I'm going to get naked and I'm going to go run across to the field and I'm going to streak across there and come back. So
Pepper didn't streak anywhere.
So he ran across the street and he's over there, but he's like hiding behind trees.
Oh,
I'm being real weird. Well, there's traffic, obviously. Well, a car drives by, which happens to be a friend of ours who lived in the neighborhood, and he had his daughter in the truck.
Oh, no.
And he didn't know what was going on. He didn't know who this person was, but he saw a naked dude. So he calls 911, right? So at this point, we're like, Pepper, come on, hurry, come back. So he comes back, and we all go inside the house and like shut the door, right? So the cops come rolling up, and they go to the neighbors, and the neighbors happen to be outside, and our neighbors, who were the coolest neighbors, because
You
they
did
saw
have
everything.
really tolerant fucking
They
neighbors.
were freaking cool. They said, they asked him, they said, did you see a naked guy? And they're like, oh yeah, I think he ran down that way. And they pointed the other way. And so the cops never came to the house. But that
Thank
was our
God.
naked Pepper story.
Was
And
it-
that was when Des said, when I asked Pepper, I was like, so, what are you? Are you Italian or what? He's like, no, I'm finished. And she said, fuck yeah, you're finished. That was that night.
So you have to understand how Pepper would have said that. If somebody was like, so what, are you Italian or something? Pepper would have said, no, I'm finished.
Yeah, that's exactly how he said
Yeah, you're
it.
fucking right, you're finished. Get your ass in the fucking car.
Yes, poor Des.
Oh,
Poor Des.
Oh.
to Pepper. Everybody,
Yeah.
put your
Yeah.
drink up for Pepper.
Yeah.
Pepper, he's over here. We get Michael Jackson hand glove Pepper. That's the one. Because he's fucking.
Then why does it look like you smelled a fart?
That was he's making
So
bass
you
face. That's
smell
what we
his
call it.
Can I tell a Pepper story real quick?
Please
It's
do.
short.
We got nothing but time.
Pepper
It
stories.
was, I believe, that Muddbelly show at the Knitting Factory that we played.
The one that you were in the toilet or in the trash.
The
can.
one I totally
Yeah.
was there
That
for
one.
and
Yeah.
totally played
Yeah.
and had a great time. I remember.
Anyways.
I was there.
Yeah, you were there.
We loaded up everything, and everyone went their own ways. And Pepper rode with Susie and I, and he come back to our old house over there at Milwaukee, and we partied a little bit, did our thing, and
Yeah.
he crashed out in our upstairs bedroom. I woke up next morning because for some reason I wake up really, really early.
Yes, you
And
do.
so I get up and I go in the garage because I was thinking, like, is there anybody in the garage still? This and that, Found out there was like 4 cases of beer still left, dude.
Oh fuck.
So naturally, it's time to fucking go.
So I grab one. I'm like, yeah, all right.
Don't mind if
And
I
then so I'm
do.
like, who else is still here? I remember Pepper coming home with us, so I go upstairs and Pepper's sitting laying in the bed in the bedroom. I go up and I fucking jump on the bed. I went and did like not the jumping up and down, but
Yeah,
just
like
the
you're
jump on
flop,
the bed. Boom.
Yeah.
flop in next to him. Yeah.
I forgot how bouncy that bed was. I bounced over him and into between the bed and the fucking the wall there. Pepper's like, what the fuck's going on? No shit. I was like, oh, dude. I was like, I get up. I'm feeling good,
Wait, because you hadn't been to bed yet, right? You were still
I
a part of it.
slept probably a couple hours.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
just enough. Just
one.
enough.
I got up and I was like, Pepper. He's like, what? I go, there's 4 cases of beer still left in the garage. Dude. He's like, I'm getting ready. Get up. So we get up. We have a few. He has to go, but Susie drives me, him, and Marlin.
Yeah, Marlon.
We go to the Navajo because they're open early.
At 9 a.m. on a Sunday.
Oh, dude, yeah, and dude, Pepper. I got a good picture of me and Pepper there, man. But
So
Fuck yeah.
speaking of one last thing before we go, I got to tell you my favorite story about Merlin.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Talking about parties at your house, back in about 2019, I came over and got fucking loaded. I was living with Curdo at the time, came over and we partied fucking hard. Ton of people there. So everybody goes to bed and I crash out on your guys' upstairs couch, right? And I wake up in the morning to Merlin singing a Rolling Stones song, but you didn't know all the fucking words, is what was beautiful. All of a sudden I hear this brown sugar, and then it's quiet. And then you hear brown sugar,
Stuffing,
and then it's quiet.
brown sugar.
And so I sit up on the couch and I look, and you're nothing but your chonies, bro. Only chonies, and you're dancing down your fucking on your way to the kitchen in your old house, the one across the street from the school.
How do you want your eggs, bro?
Yeah, and you're all brown sugar, and then quiet. And so I sit up and I look at you, and you turn around, and you heard me sit up and shuffle around a little bit, and you turn around and you're cracking open a bottle of Crown. Now, he does wake up stupid early. This is like fucking 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday after partying, and you're cracking open this bottle of Crown. You turn around and look at me, and you're all, say, man, you want a shot? One of my favorite fucking stories. Did you ever learn all the lyrics to that song?
No, just
All you need to
brown.
know is brown
Awesome.
sugar.
That's
Wait,
awesome,
was
bro.
that the meatball night where there was meatballs like down the stairs on our back deck and around the house?
Like somebody had thrown them
I
there,
think
or
it
like
was
somebody
that
was
party.
leaving a bread trail of like,
I
help
think
me, I'm at Merlin.
I'm pretty sure it was because
Come
Vinny's
on, Marlon.
wallet, or Vinny's
Come on,
wallet.
Come on, Marlon, I need you to find me. Here's meatballs.
I think it was probably Vinny. Vinny's phone and his wallet.
Oh,
and
it
his
was
keys
Vinny.
were around
Marlon, come
too.
pick me up from the bar. Just follow the meatballs.
Totally, dude. It was either one of those two
We
guys.
had a lot of parties at that house.
Look, if you were in a local band in Idaho in the 2000s, you spent the night at Merlin's house. That's a fact.
That's where it comes from, man.
I wouldn't say you spent the night. I'd say you sat there and drank until the sun came up again. And then somebody took you home.
And then you heard, that's what happens when you party with Frantic.
Yeah.
Boom! Goddamn right.
And if you didn't, you didn't.
You learn a lot, and I hope those listening have had that opportunity because it was fucking.
I hope so too. I hope a lot of you guys did actually come to our parties. A lot of local musicians did hit that. But a lot of them never came back.
We all knew each other, man. We all fucking hung out and we all partied together.
It
That's
was
what
awesome.
we did.
Because we pulled out our guitars, we played music, we drank beers, and we all knew a lot of the music, same music. you know.
Yeah.
That's what makes us family, I think, you know. And
family and
we
gray
all
these days.
run the same way.
Well, fucking cheers to you guys for being
I
here.
love you guys.
Cheers to the party in the back. Yeah. We had a goddamn good show tonight, I think.
I believe.
Justin,
yeah.
I fucking love you,
I
brother.
love you too, man.
Everybody listening who gives a fuck, whoever gave a fuck, we do love you and we appreciate all the support and love. We're going to keep doing this until you tell us we can't do it no more. So,
And then probably a little bit.
and then we're still going to do it because fuck you. We don't give a shit.
You and I love to hear each other talk.
Boy, I love the sound of my own voice, brother. Classic narcissist.
This is for you guys.
Yeah!
So tonight, August 16th, down at the Realms, don't forget, Final Underground, Ghost Box, and there's been a little lineup change, but Hand Me the Knife is playing, so get your asses down
Let's go
downtown
out and
Boise.
fucking support some local shows, man.
$12 at the door, man. Let's fucking get this scene going.
Reverend
man.
Otis has a couple fucking shows coming up. I'm not going to self-promote for shit
Please
right now.
do.
No, I don't
When
know
is it?
dates. I don't fucking know. You have
Oh,
to
yeah.
ask Stacy.
Stacy, when are the dates?
27th
Of
August.
August.
On a Tuesday,
Dates and dates.
The whiskey
At the whiskey.
from 10 or from 8 to 10.
Wait,
$1
turn around and
whiskey.
say it into the other mic so I don't have to keep repeating it.
$1
Turn around and say it. Do it.
tacos, $5 margaritas.
at the Whiskey
at the
River in
Whiskey
Nampa.
River,
Alright.
On the 27th.
27th of
Come
September.
on out
8
and
to
get you well home. All right, y'all. We've been Justin.
And I'm Pepper.
I'm Lou.
I'm Susie.
And I'm Merlin.
And we love you so much. We'll see you next time. Thank you
Love
so
you
much.
guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Party in the back!